Good morning. This is Red Group Math, page 35, day 1 and 2, and the title is called Check Work Using a Related Fact. Okay, so we're going to do some work with this today. I've had some people have some questions on math, so I thought I'd do a video that goes right with the work page. So that's what we'll do. So we're going to start out the things you're going to need, of course, your paper. You'll need your whiteboard to write your practice problems down. And then you also may need your subtraction sticks. Now, if you remember in your manipulatives packet, I sent you a packet with your manipulative sticks in it, with your subtraction sticks. If you don't have these, or if you don't want to use these, you can draw a picture. You can use count back with tallies, or you can count up with your fingers. Okay, so we'll try to use all different types so you can see a little bit everything. If you have a number line, that's great. You can use your number line as well. So as you can see, you've got about 5 different tools in your toolbox to help you with these subtraction problems today. Okay, let's get started. Let's look up in the information bubble, and it says, think of a related fact to check your answer. Okay, related fact, that means fact families, and we did fact families at the beginning of the year, had a lot of fun with those. So let's try that there. The first problem says 14 minus 8 equals 6. Okay, and we're going to find an addition problem that works with this. And if you remember the structure of math problems, when you're doing addition, subtraction rather, your big number is always first. But when you're doing addition, your big number is always last. So that's going to tell you right away where your first number goes. So if 14, 8, and 6 are your numbers, and I said the big number is in front in subtraction, and here's my subtraction, where is that 14 going to go in my addition problem? Remember I said addition, big number is last. So automatically your big number is, whoops, because I write it in the wrong place. Your big number is going to go last. Okay? Now all you have to do is fill your other two numbers in. And when you add, it doesn't matter which order your add-ins come in. You could go 8 plus 6, or you could go 6 plus 8. Your answer is still going to be 14. So I'll take this one and move it here, and this one and move it here. Let's see what they did. Nope, they did it the opposite way. They did 6 plus 8. There you have it. That is your related fact for this. And that's what it's asking you to do here. So let's go up together and do number 1. Number 1 says 12 minus 4 equals blank. 12 minus 4 equals blank. And then at the bottom it says check. And then it says blank plus blank equals 12. Okay, and they've already done the work in there for you. They've already put the 12 in there. So if you have your subtraction fact, this is subtraction. Those are my number sentence, and you'll know what I'm doing. If the big number is in front in subtraction, it's in the back in addition. So we know to move this 12 over to here. 12 goes like that. And then my other two numbers can go in here. But first, we better solve 12 minus 4. Okay? 12 minus 4, and I can do it with my subtraction sticks. That's what I'm going to use here. Okay. So I come over here and I have 12 minus 4. So I break off after the 12 and set it down. Then I come over here and break off after the 4 and set it down on the other side. Then I turn my subtraction sticks over and I count the spots. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is my answer, 8. Okay, so there's my answer. And now all I have to do is put my other two numbers in. So now I can put, if 12 minus 4 is 8, blank plus blank equals 12. Well, I know that 4 and 8 go in here. So I can put 4 plus 8. And there's my answer. Okay, so this is the answer for number 1. 8. And then I've got 4 plus 8 equals 12. All right? So I'm going to have you do number 2 and number 3 yourself. I'll give you a little clue. We'll do 16 minus 8 together, and we'll at least get the answer for that. So I put my sticks back together, and remember, if your sticks aren't in order, your answer is not going to be right. So you want to do that. Okay, so here's my subtraction sticks. I have 16 minus 8. So I come over here, and I break off after the first number. So I break off after my 16 and set it down. Then I break off after my 8 and set it down. And then I turn over and count the spots. So I'm going to let you count the spots. Did you get 8? 8 is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spots. So we'll give you that answer right up here. We'll put 8 up in here. And then I'll let you put your facts in here to check. Remember, your big number is front in subtraction. It's back in addition. So that's going to go right there. There you go. Gave you another clue. I'll let you finish that one up. Okay, so let's drop down to the next spot. And the next spot are pretty. The next ones, if we look at them, they're pretty easy. We may not, well, we might need our subtraction sticks. You can use them if you want. If not, we can count on and count back. I think I'm going to try to do some different strategies on these. So let's start with number 4. Number 4 says 9 minus 4. So let's try that. 9 minus 4. Now, it never hurts, even though we only have a single digit number. Both of my numbers are in the ones place. But it never hurts to draw those grids because it keeps you in practice. Jamia knows this. Jamia is excellent about writing her grids on her papers. So it never hurts. When all else fails, write your grid. It'll help you out. Okay, so now we have 9 minus 4, and we have lots of different ways to do this. Some people automatically know that answer. Some people need to count it out on their fingers by counting back. Some people need to count forward. Some people may want to use their subtraction sticks. Since I've already used my subtraction sticks, I'm going to do this one and count back. Okay, so I've got some sunlight showing in here. Is that better? Yeah, that. Okay, so let's count back. So we put 9 in my head and 4 on my fingers. And remember, this tells me I'm counting backwards. So we're going to start with 9 and count backwards. You ready? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, my answer is 5. All right, then you'll transfer that to your paper. 5 is your answer. And let's do one more down here. We have 15 minus 7. And I'll use counting back as well on this. I'll use my I'll use my counting back strategy. We've used that more. So the next one says 15 minus 7. And this, as you can see, has numbers in the ones place and in the tens place. So it's definitely a good idea to draw my grids. Okay. And now the first thing is I'm going to add or subtract 7 from 15. So let's get that in our head and on our fingers. I'm going to need more fingers here. 15 goes in my head, 7 goes on my fingers. Looks like this. 15 and 7. Okay, so now I'm counting backwards, starting with 15. And I have 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay? 8 is the number right there. Just to double check, I can use my subtraction sticks. Break off after 15. Break off after 7. Count them up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I get it? Yes, I did. So if you're trying a method and you think you've got the answer, you can always use another one to check. Okay? So my answer here was And now my paper today says use a related fact to check. So I'm going to turn this subtraction problem into an addition problem. So that's going to look like this. I need to turn my subtraction sentence, minus 7 equals 8, into an addition sentence. Okay? So remember, if in subtraction my big number is at the top, in addition it's at the bottom. It's going to go right here. And then I simply put my other two numbers in, but don't forget, see if you hadn't made grids here, this would be confusing. Okay, so I need to put my 7 somewhere, so I'll put my 7 over here, and I'll put my 8 up here. And if I add 8 plus 7, let's do that with my fingers there. 8 and 7 on my fingers. I've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. I got it right. Okay? Very good. So there's your answer. Right? Now let's go over here and solve my my word problem. And if you remember when we've done word problems, the first step is to read the word problem all the way through. The second step is to find the math question. The third step is to find the math word. And the fourth step is to use your information and then solve the problem. So, starting with our problem, it says, Anita put 8 beads on a string. She needs 15 beads to make a necklace. How many more beads does she need? Okay, there's my problem. On the math question, remember a question has a question mark, so I follow this up to that capital letter. Whoop, there it is. How many more beads does she need? Now I'm looking for a math word. This is going to tell me whether I need to add or subtract. And here's my math words. Many more. Many more means to subtract. So in the end, I'm going to subtract right here. But to find out, it's asking me how many I need to add to get this number. But the best way to do this, if you're missing an addend, is to subtract. And so we're going to use our Today, let's draw a picture. So we've got a nice big empty space in here to draw a picture. So let's draw a picture. So how many beads does she need? 15. So let's draw 15 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is how many she needs. And here it says, she already put 8 on the string. So let's cross off 8, because we've got, or color 8, because we've already used them. And they're in sets of 5, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now it's simply a matter of counting to find how many she needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. So now let's check using subtraction. Big number here. In the back in addition, it goes to the front in subtraction. And then I put my other two numbers in. We'll put an 8 here and a 7 here. And now let's see if that's right. 15 minus 8 equals 7. Let's go with our subtraction sticks. Break off after 15. Break off after 8. And count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we get it? Yes, we did. The answer is 7. Good job. Okay. Now we'll turn that over. This over here. And look at the back of this page. How do you do the back of this page on your own? Okay, the back of this page has you doing some more of those problems. Okay? So you're going to read your problem and then make a number sentence and then use your pictures to help you out. Okay? The next one, the first one draws pictures. The second one uses a number line. That's okay. Use a number line too. Whatever tool you have in your toolbox that gives you the answer. Fastest is the one that you want to use. You want the fastest one. Okay? Now down at the bottom it says write a fact to find the missing number. These are part-whole models, okay? And we've done these with fact families, but we didn't get to use. I have some great cards for these, but we haven't gotten to use them yet, so we're going to kind of figure it out here. And I can put a little plus on up here. Something plus 5 equals 9. Okay? Something plus 5 equals 9. I just have to find out what it is. So if I'm missing an addend, I subtract. So I start with 9, take out 5, and that should give me this answer because these are all in the same fact family, these three numbers. So let's start with 9. We're going to count back 5. Okay? Need a hand for it. So I've got 9 in my head, minus 5, counting backwards. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This says 4. Okay? And from here, it's pretty simple to got 4 up here to go the other way. So if the big number in addition is at the bottom, is last, then the big number in subtraction is first. Which of these is the biggest number? 9. So 9 goes up front. And then I just put my other numbers in. And there you have it. Okay? So there you go. That is a part-whole model for these last two. There you go, ladies. I hope that helped today. This will get you through Math Day 1 and 2. Day 3 and 4 is this one. It's a test. So I really need for you to do this one on your own. So I'll have you do this one by yourself. I won't do a video on it since it's a test. And that covers you for day 1 and 2. Have a great day. Take care, my ladies. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.